What's up, Jaguars? Mr. Lar back with another video demonstration of All I Want for Christmas Is You. This is Clarinet Part 2. All right, some pointers for the Clarinet Part 2. Make sure you're aware of your key signature. There are no flats. It's all sharp. There's one sharp that's constant throughout the whole thing. That is F sharp. The only F sharp you have to worry about here at the beginning is the low F sharp, or what the bottom space F sharp is, which is just the first finger F. There's no thumb. It's just first finger by itself. The other note you have to be aware of is B natural. Your low Bs are not flat. They are B natural. So that's second finger B. No register key but thumb. 1, 2, 3. And then second finger gives you your B natural. Keep that in mind. All Fs are sharp. All Bs are natural. Then at measure 13 and 14, be ready for E flat. E flat is set up perfectly because you were playing D just before it. So all you have to do to change from D to E flat is add that bottom side key with the side of your first finger here in your right hand. Okay? A couple high register notes that you get into at measure 24 and 25 when we speed up the tempo. High D is just like low G, but you add the register key. It sounds like this. Then B natural is 9-finger B. You press both of these pinky fingers down right here for B natural. Notice how I roll from A to B in the next measure. So if I start at 24, keep all your fingers curved and very close to the key so you can clamp down right away back on the B natural, okay? All 9 fingers down at the same time. Rolling from this knuckle right here back to covering up that hole. You want to have as minimal motion as possible, rolling from this A back, covering up the top B key here to get to the B natural where all the other fingers have to clamp down at the same time, okay? So be ready for that switch. Let's see, C is very similar to B natural. Make sure you're just pressing down the bottom pinky finger for C. No left hand pinky finger. B natural. D. All right, those are a lot of your high notes that you have to worry about. You do have a high F sharp later in this piece. At measure 52, you go from E to F sharp to G, and then there is a high E flat you have to look out for. So watch how I finger this. Notice all the fingers that I put back down to get to E flat. It's all 4 fingers, but it's the top pinky finger right here. So you go from E to F sharp to high G to high E flat. All these are high register notes. I'm holding the register key down the whole time. Here it is again. See, I actually clamped down on the C key instead of the E flat key. So make sure you practice that. Don't make the same mistake I did, okay? Then the next part is a syncopated part after you hold out these whole notes. Make sure you understand how this works, all right? Here's the next syncopated part. And then it lands back up on 61. So that last part, because I did kind of mess it up a little bit, 59 and 60. All right, so that's how the melody goes there leading into 61. Be ready for those slurs. Try not to break the slurs as best you can. High G here at 79 is like low C, but with the register key. So thumb, register key, 1, 2, 3, no holes covered up in the right hand. Really fast, make sure you got a nice firm embouchure to get that high pitched out. And then you got these triplets at the end at 86 and again at 90, I think 91. Okay, so at the very end, trying to get those triplets smoothly slurred up from your right hand up to the high G, okay? I'm going to try the whole recording now. Please make sure when you do this recording, you're not running the guide track, which you must record with. Don't run it through an external speaker, okay? I am right now just for demonstration purposes so you know how your part fits in with all the other stuff going on, okay? But make sure when you record, you run it through some earbuds or some headphones so we only hear your instrument and not the instructions of the person counting out loud when we go through these, okay? So I am going to have the instructions playing though so you can kind of follow along and know what to listen for. You got to start with the clap. Here we go.
All right, the first thing we're going to do is line up our audio and video with a clap.
Hands-free.
You'll hear one measure of metronome, you'll hear me count you in, and then we're going to clap together on beat 1. Make sure that your hands are very visible in the video and that you're clapping right in time. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready, and clap. All right, if you missed it, go ahead and restart the video and try again. Now let's get ready to perform. Make sure that your head, shoulders, and instrument are clearly visible. You're going to hear one measure of metronome, one measure of count off, and then we're in at the beginning of All I Want for Christmas Is You. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready, play. You're all done.
All right, so I definitely had some mess ups there, some mistakes, but it wasn't anything major. Don't expect that you're going to get the perfect recording. Definitely do multiple takes. Take the best take that you have after you take like 3 or 4. Practice before you start making these recordings though, okay? Make sure that you are aware of the high register notes and how they work, okay? Especially switching from those 9-finger Bs. Really got to practice those even in the second clarinet part, okay? So really check those out. Don't forget the high E flat, as I almost did leading up to 53. It's this pinky finger right here. Also, remember E flats carry through the measure, okay? They actually, if they're tied over, remember a tie connects 2 notes of the same pitch, so you won't change from E flat to E natural. It'll stay E flat. If it's flatted once, it stays flat through the whole measure, whether it's an E flat, an F sharp, no matter where it is on the staff, okay? So keep that in mind as you go through. Give it your best shot, and good luck, all right? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.